Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Josh and this is the 24/7 news report. Starting off today, Telefootball have said that Everton are interested in Crescencio Summerville from Leeds United, and it said that the Dutch winger will cost around 12 million. Now, we've been linked with so many Leeds players recently. I think it's a mix of it's just an easy story for the journalists, and also these Leeds players will be sold at maybe a cut price with them having gone down, and we aren't really affording some big signings with our financial situation, so it's an easy link to make. I don't know much about Summerville, so it probably isn't something I want to cast my judgment on just yet. But we did put a poll out on Twitter, and 56% of you want to see Summerville at Everton, and 27% are unsure. I definitely would fall into that category. I don't know anything about him. And 70% don't want Summerville at Everton. So be interested to see which, if any, of the Leeds players we'll go for, because like I said, we've been linked with so many of them, and possibly more will come out. You never know. Moving on. Everton have been linked with Argentinian forward Correa in recent weeks, with reports saying West Ham are also interested. Correa's not one of them players that I know much about. I've not ever seen him in any games, but I do know he must be popular. I have heard the name before, and I do wonder how much he would cost and whether he would consider Everton. Like I said, I've heard the name but not seen him play, so I don't know if how realistic the possibility is of him coming to Everton. Or I know he's been at some big clubs, and obviously we're a big club, but I don't know if it's something that he would want to come to at the state we're in currently. Anyway, our poll on this said that 68% of you wanted to see Correa at Everton, 21% of you are unsure, and 11% don't want this transfer to happen. We'll be keen to see what happens with that one. Celta Vigo are interested in signing Everton midfielder Andre Gomes. Apparently, I've not seen, but I have heard that Andre Gomes has had a decent season at Lille, and he's looking to be a player that we want to offload this season. Obviously, he's had his ups and downs at Everton, and that's seen him out of the side and out of the team on loan. So a few clubs have been poking around Andre Gomes, and we'll see where he moves on to, as I'm sure he probably will move on. Sunderland, Stoke City and Ipswich Town have all made inquiries for the Everton striker Ellis Sims. It's said that Everton are ready to sell Ellis Sims, but for the right price. Weird one, this one. I'm not sure. Obviously, our striking options aren't with DCL injured, and I mean, hopefully we will see him back. But he hasn't been consistent for Everton, and we would like to have the strikers around. I can see us selling Ellis Sims, but obviously we would want to bring in some attacking options if we did, because it would see us very light. He's played a few times this season, obviously getting the very important, crucial goal at Chelsea. So a lot of this interest is warranted, and these clubs will probably get a decent striker who has had Premier League experience. So we'll see what price he goes for and who he goes to, because obviously he's had his time at Sunderland when he was on loan there, and they're keen to get him back, as well as obviously Stoke City and Ipswich Town at the minute. And finally, Everton have held preliminary discussions about selling Neal Maupay with a number of French and Italian clubs, and it's said that Maupay is frustrated with his lack of involvement, which is ironic really, because I'm pretty sure most Evertonians are frustrated with his lack of involvement with the goals last season. I think everyone really wants to see the back of him. He's not done much of anything. He doesn't fit the system that we look to play, and I think he's on the end of his time in the Premier League. Obviously, Brighton didn't want him. He's come to us. It's not been the best system for him, but even so, he's not really showing. Even the chances he's had, he's not done much with. So yeah, looking to move him on. And it seems that there are a few clubs involved. We knew there was some interest before the window, and now obviously a few clubs want him. So hopefully we can just get him out the door. I think most people aren't really bothered about where he goes. But yeah, that's it for news. Let us know what you think. Do you want to see Summerville or maybe any of the other Leeds players come to Everton? Do you want to see Correa? How do you feel he'll fit in, or whether he'd want to come? What do you think will happen to Andre Gomez and Ellis Sims? Of course, I think we know what's happening with Maupay. He's going, and a lot of people will be happy about that. So let us know what you think about all the news coming out today. I've been Josh. This is the Toffee Blues 24/7 news report. Thanks for watching.